Hi everyone and welcome back to DCYA Awareness Day. Did you know every year 50,000 children die after reading DCYA? In order to better educate America about what exactly they're giving to their children, I will read every DCYA book. Now before we get started, I know that people were kind of excited that I was doing the read-through of Boyfriends, so I decided to continue that read-through. However, we are going to keep on reserving the Mondays for DCYA. Victor and Nora, a Gotham love story. Now yes, this is supposed to be the YA version of the love story between Mr. Freeze and his wife Nora. Now something you may find particularly interesting about this DCYA book is that it's written by Lauren Miracle, who, if you have forgotten, is the same writer for Under the Moon, which so far is one of the worst DCYA books I've ever read. To be fair, Under the Moon was not a love story, it wasn't a romance, so maybe they're just better at writing romances than they are at writing edgy teenage dramas. Either way, we're going to figure this out together, so let's get into reading. That looks like a penis. Did you ever catch this many, Otto? No way, little man. You, Victor, are the undisputed lightning bug. And the world just fucking burns. Otto! Sometimes happy memories go up in flames. La la la. Other times they freeze. Fire, ice, both hold the power to snuff out life. But love, stronger than fire, more powerful than ice. Where love surrounds, love abounds. I come here every June. It's warm out always, but nevertheless, I'm cold always. Get it? 'Cause cold has two different meanings. I come for my brother. Well, let's not get pro-incest here. When Otto's heart stopped, my blood turned to ice. Hey bro, haven't seen you in a while. Haven't seen? Ha! Means something different when you're dead, huh? I mean, no eyeballs. They'd have decomposed after, let's see. By which I mean, let's not see. Dang. Definitely not good at writing snappy dialogue. That's one complaint I can just throw out there right away. I know this stuff, Otto. I'm a scientist now. Don't you just love it when characters just like blatantly say what their occupation is? I'm a scientist! Imagine me in a lab coat, okay? Give me a smartboard, a laser pointer, let's do it. You know, not gonna lie, I kinda like this section. I think the artists knew what they were doing here. Anyone else, you getting Fallout vibes? Yeah, you getting Fallout vibes. The artists knew what was going on here. They were like, man, I got this. Human eyeballs take 3 to 4 weeks to decompose, but that's true only for a human who died a somewhat natural death. Someone who died like you did. You don't need a lecture or slides to know how that story ends. I'm Nora, and I'm 16 years old. Though not for long. I'll be 17 in August. Woo! I like rainbows, butterflies, and toe jam. Kidding. Butterflies are gross, am I right? Kidding again. I love butterflies. I don't really believe in the whole reincarnation thing, but if I did, I wouldn't mind being a butterfly one day. This is my father. Total dad type. This is my brother, Julian. I love him a lot. And this is my mom. She's dead. She just hangs out, you know. Are we fucking giving Nora psychic powers? I'm gonna find Mine's grave, okay? This very second? I mean, it's kind of why we came, right? I thought you'd want to see the house, see your room. I do, I will, but I doubt much has changed since the last time we were here. I wouldn't be so sure. Things always change, hon. It's the nature of life. I just really want to visit Mom's grave. Please? Why does he care if he goes? Why does he care if she goes to visit? Oh, God. And then the fucking pro with human hands starts speaking. She hopes her dad will say yes, but she'll go straight to her mom's grave regardless. Why? Because this summer will be the last time she gets to go. When summer ends, so will she. Dang, morbid much? That's me talking to me. Since you're dead, obviously. But still, happy birthday. If you were alive, you'd be 23. Instead, you're stuck at 17. Just like me. Only, unlike you, I'll keep getting older. 'Cause you know, you're dead. You can't have any more birthdays if you're dead. Mom's in Spain, or maybe Italy. Dad's still drinking his way through Metropolis. And me, I've got that internship at Boyle Labs. Like I said, Cryogenics, cold tech. I created a compound that allows me to freeze a single-celled organism without destroying the DNA. I called this compound Accelafreeze. Will I have the same success with more complex life forms? Only one way to find out. Come on, come on. Sorry, little girl. Who the fuck cares? It's a fly. I haven't quite figured it out. But Otto, Accelafreeze, once I perfect it, its potential is limitless. Hey, you. Tired of reading bad comics. And hello to you. What's up, Buttercup? I'm not. Yeah, it's a daisy, but daisy doesn't rhyme. I'm Nora, the girl who refuses to look back. So, come here often? No, yes. Who are you? You're the one who said hey to her. Why are you acting so weird that she came over to talk to you? Either you're not the brightest match in the box, or you're so deep and brooding that the words of a mere mortal just bounce right off you. Yeah, that's how people talk. What's this? Making your own private Stonehenge? Let me mess with your brother's grave. Stonehenge is huge. You keep saying things. Stop it! It's making me hard! I am so making sense. I'm Nora. And you? Oh, my name's Victor. Only I didn't ask what your name was. I asked who you are. As in, why are you here? As in, more philosophical. Well, I'm Nora either way. Come on, let's walk. I told Victor about my mom, how she died when I was 10. So, it's sad being back here, but it's also nice, Victor's brother is dead too. He's buried in the same cemetery. As for how Otto died, I have no clue. Victor just gave me the bare bones of the story. Bones, ha, 'cause we're in a graveyard. This is already the most annoying female character. There's my house, there's my dad's car. Can't even see Gotham Bridge. It's the highest suspension bridge in Gotham, did you know that? Or the longest, maybe both. I'm 17, and I'm still painfully shy. Painfully, miserably, excruciatingly shy. Yeah, you could have showed us that instead of just blatantly telling us that. But, you'd have to be a good writer to do that. I know we're in a cemetery, but guess what? We're still alive, you and me. You know that, right? In fact, we're the most alive people here. We could, for example, be afraid of death, or we could face death head on. So what do you say? Let's jump off this bridge. What's your absolute worst way to die? At a cemetery in a gazebo while talking to a crazy person about the worst way to die? No, that would actually be relatively painless, pleasant even. Me being skinned alive by cannibalistic hillbillies in an abandoned nuclear test site. Being eaten by a shark. But that's still a quick death. Being eaten slowly and painfully by a swarm of piranhas. I know why they changed the art style for this, but it's still kind of weird when we go back to them talking in the gazebo and it's still the same art style. I'm not feeling it with that. But yeah, obviously Tim Burton-esque style. Not a bad idea. I actually kind of like how the art style is changing every now and then. But yeah, this is maybe not the best example when they're still in the gazebo, still in this art style, because theoretically it should only be from their imaginary scenarios in which it's done in a different art style. Decapitation, killer bees, being burned alive, huh? I win, you lose. Happy dance, happy dance. What? Oh no, butterflies, whatever. Gotham Bridge, huh? Gotham Bridge, that's the way to do it. Do what? Off yourself. If I were going to kill myself, I'd go out big. Hint, hint. It's a 200-meter fall. That's high enough. I'd fling myself over and... Honestly, would dying young be so bad? There's something to be said for moving on to the next adventure before being worn down by life. What is wrong with you? Otto would have turned 23 today. Victor, do you think he chose to die young? No, not at all. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Please, grab my ass. Fucking, where are you going with that hand? But I said, it was thoughtless and stupid. Will you please accept my apology? But did you mean it? Would you ever really kill yourself? I'm interested in living, not dying. Sweet Treat makes the best mocha chip milkshakes. Oh? I'm totally craving one. Come with the girl who is heading for a fall. Foreshadowing, am I right? But I told Victor it's true. I'm not interested in dying, but death is interested in me. Please, I'm only 16. This dumb bird with human hands, like, pulling me off the bridge. Oh no. Last year, I was diagnosed with an illness. It's called chrysalysis. Chrysalysis? She'll die from it. Sucks for her, huh? Bah. Ow! You are a mean little bird. First, she'll become forgetful. Stop it! Next, her hands will develop tremors. Her speech will grow slurred. She'll start to drag her feet as she walks. Ew, this is kind of gross, actually. This turned into a gory turn, don't you think? Ew. She'll forget how to feed herself. She'll forget how to control her bowels. She'll forget her brother, Julian. She'll forget her dear old dad. Ew, God. She'll forget that new friend of hers, Victor. Finally, she'll forget herself. She'll become not Nora. She'll become the not Nora, the anti-Nora, and then, well, she'll die. You want me to die, and I will, but not today. On your birthday, you said, I did, and our agreement stands. On August 4th, I'll take my life. And give it to me. Nora's going to die. She knows it, and now you know it too, because we don't know how to tell a story, so we just need to blatantly tell you everything that's happening. Yeah, so this is one of those stereotypical romance stories where two people fall in love and one of them dies. Program restart.